What's going on, guys? In today's video I'm going to show you how to replace your engine air filter on a Volkswagen Jetta. Now this will work for pretty much the entire Volkswagen lineup, save and except for the new one, the Atlas, but I do know it works on the Golf and the Jetta. So it's a pretty simple process. All you really need is a screwdriver and the engine air filter right here. Now the filter that I'm using, this guy, is directly from Volkswagen. It ended up being the exact same price buying it from the dealership at VW versus going to Canadian Tire or Parts Source. So I figured, you know what, if it's the same price, might as well get the one directly from the dealership. I know there's not going to be any issues in terms of fitment and alignment. So that's pretty much it. Now this process, it'll only take between, I would say, 3 minutes if you're good and you have a drill to remove some of the screws, and 10 minutes, no more than 10 minutes to do on your own. And the skill level for this is super easy. So anyone, even if you don't have a little bit of experience with cars, this is something you can do. And you can end up saving yourself about $30 in labor if you were to bring it to the dealership. So without further ado, let's open the garage, let's get to the car and show you how it's done. Alright, so here we have it. As you can see, we got the hood opened up. There's our air filter cover. And there's 3 screws that we have to remove. So in order to do that, you could use a Phillips head screwdriver, or you could use a drill like I'm using here. Got the bit on, and let's go ahead and take off those cover screws. Using a drill makes it quite a bit easier, but there's nothing stopping you from just using a regular screwdriver. So give it a good wiggle. Actually, I think there is 4 screws on this. Let's go ahead and get that last one tucked away in there. And just like that, the cover pops open nice and easily. You can see the air filter. There's one more screw, which actually holds it in place. So we're going to go ahead and loosen that off. It's actually quite a long screw. And that's really what holds everything together. There's actually a little retaining clip that presses the air filter against the housing. So there's that clip right there. Put it aside. And easy peasy, the filter comes right out. So this is about a year old. It's actually not too dirty. A few bugs in there. It's actually in really good shape. I've seen a lot worse. But since it's been a year, we're still going to swap it out and get going. So what I like to do is, at the bottom of the air filter box, sometimes there's some twigs down there, stuff that gets sucked up, rock salt, things like that, especially if you live in a cold climate. So what I do is just pick all those out if there's anything in there. So here we have it. This is our brand new filter. As you can see, it's a lot cleaner. And we're going to line it up. There's that tab right there. And there's a little indent on the other side. So the side with the indent faces the engine. So there's little guides in there, and it will slide right into place. Then we're going to take our retaining clip that we took out and slide it back in. It's all very easy, self-explanatory, and everything just slides into place if you do it right. Now what we have to do is go ahead and screw it back into place. So we're get my drill, here's our screw, and we'll tack it down. Now these screws, they don't need a lot of torque. Just put them in place and away you go. If you over torque them, you will strip it just because it's plastic threading, and it's actually very easy to strip these. Next thing we're going to do is put our filter cover back on. Make sure everything locks down into place nicely. And then tack all 4 of those screws back into place. and just like that, we're good to go. New air filter. Only took a few minutes, which is great, and this is something that you can do at home with ease. Well guys, that's all there's to it. Super simple and easy to do, and as you can see, it only took, I would say, no more than 5 minutes. That's all there's to it. Save myself $30 as opposed to bringing it to the dealership. That's just in labor from what they charge us. So this is something that all you guys can do, and it's applicable to all cars. You just need to know how to do it and what the sequence is, but when it comes down to replacing air filters, it is generally one of the easiest things anyone can do on their vehicle. So if you like this video, please feel free to hit that like button or hit that subscribe button if you really liked it. If you have any questions or any comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I will do my best to help you out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.